Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I posted, so I thought I'd come with a video, feed my 100 and I think 49 subscribers. Thank you so much for all the support. Yeah, I'm also gonna try to make this video short because I do not want to edit it and have to go through it. And the topic I'm talking about is pretty straightforward, so let's just get into it. Ignore my hair, by the way. I'm about to go to bed. I don't know what's going on here, but it's definitely a look. Okay, so the last video I talked about was self-love, and you can't have self-love, which is very important, without doubting yourself first. Like, that's how you get to self-love, because you start off doubting yourself. And self-doubt doesn't really, it stems, not necessarily, it doesn't always stem from like within. I realized it stems from other people and their voices getting stuck in your brain. And I guess it's kind of like, I don't know, maybe it's your brain's way of like some sort of like defense mechanism so that you don't really get hurt again, like you did last time when you, like, I don't know, said something that you thought was cool, like this, like you did those finger guns and someone was like, ew, don't do that. So now every time you're like about to do finger guns, you're like, oh no, I shouldn't do that because Timmy thought that was a horrible example. I'm so sorry. Okay, let me do a different example. Let's say like you like drawing, right? And you've always like drawn and you show people your art and everyone's like, oh, you're so good. And then this one time that one girl, Rebecca, was like, ew, you're so bad at drawing. So then ever since then, you've hid your drawings from everyone. I think that's a better example, right? So you start doubting yourself because Rebecca that one time said something, even though all these people have said your art is good, but for some reason you listen to Rebecca. And now that voice is stuck in your head. So every time you draw, you're like, oh, I'm not good, I'm not good. And because you keep saying, I'm not good, I'm not good, I'm not good, you start believing that, and maybe your drawings aren't good anymore. And obviously, like, people can't help but judge, and obviously, like, you can't control what other people are going to say. People are mean and brutal. This world is brutal. But you can't control how you react to it and what comes in from within here. So, obviously, as a person who doubts themselves a lot, I've kind of ran through this experiment where I'm like, okay, what if I didn't listen to that voice and just did it anyways? What's going to happen? Maybe I fail at it, but failure, like, honestly is a good thing. It's not a bad thing because you can learn from that. And failure, in order to get to success, you need to fail, right? So self-doubt really, like, you're really just scared of being judged and just failing. But if you look at all the successful people, they've been through that same boat as you. You know, they're just a step ahead of you. They're not scared of, they got over that fear of like failure and judgment. And once they got over that, they were able to make it to their path to success. And yeah, I think it's very important to recognize where it comes from and where it stemmed from so you can really kind of heal from that trauma, I guess you could call it. I don't know, it depends on the situation, but yeah. And like, again, like back to like my little experiment where I didn't listen. Even though I got really scared in the moment and really was like, oh, like I shouldn't do this, I did it anyways, and I felt way better because guess what? I realized I didn't die. And like oftentimes I'm scared of I'm gonna disappoint someone or whatever, but when have they ever told me like, you're a disappointment, you suck? Like, rarely, if not like literally never. No one's really said that. Those voices kind of like, for example, Rebecca just said like, oh, like your drawing sucked that one time, but then it like kind of stems into like more voices in your head, like, oh, like if Rebecca thinks that my drawings are bad, she probably thinks that like the way that I paint is bad, and now I'm like don't want to paint anymore, and I'm so self-conscious about everything I do. Oh, like I don't even want to, like, I used to draw flowers on my math homework, like I don't even want to draw flowers anymore because everyone's gonna think that I suck, you know? And it's like one little comment can kind of mess your whole brain up and like create this whole like tree of just like negative self-talk. And that's what you need to erase, because like no matter what, you're gonna have haters, you know? Like no matter what, like even just like yourself, you're always not gonna like someone or like some things, and you can't help that. But like, why does, like, it shouldn't, like, it doesn't really matter, you know? I'm not saying don't hate anyone, but like you know, like, if somebody is saying those mean things to you, I'm sure, like, a lot of it is just because they're insecure themselves and they're taking it on you. So, like, why should you listen to them? Why are you listening to them? Like, they don't really matter that much. And also, like, again, at the end of the day, like, listening to that self-talk is only gonna set you down and not have you go up. Like, it's not gonna get you anywhere. Like, if you put your focus and attention onto what's important and what really, like, and just like getting over your self-doubt, then you could get somewhere. Even if you go down from failure, you know, at least you tried, and like, you should be proud of yourself for that. So yeah, this video is already really long, but I want to use this example. I had an audition and I had to sing in front of like everyone, and I totally messed up. But because a part of me believed in myself and believed that I know I could be a good performer, so I showed, like, so I just kept going. And even though I messed up like horribly, I probably messed up like worse than literally anyone there, but when I was done, I realized normally I would like probably be like really sad or like upset, but I didn't like care that much at all, because like, even though in the moment I messed up, I recovered back from it quickly because I didn't listen to the self-doubt and I just kept going, and I even gave it my best. And afterwards I was like, you know what, like, messing up actually didn't, like, it didn't, like, nothing bad happened when I messed up, you know. No one went, ha ha ha, you messed up. Like, really, like, it wasn't that big of a deal, and I ended up getting like a part in the show anyways. So, and I'm here now, and I'm not like, you know what I mean? I don't know, that was the first time like I really felt proud of myself for messing up, but then like not like getting so hung up over it. Anyways, I want this video to be short, but I guess I just had a lot to say. Yeah, I want to post more. I always say that in every single video, but just please comment down any topic or anything, just anything. I love it when you guys comment. It, like, it's so like nice to see that people relate and stuff. But yeah, thank you so much for all the support. When I do that, I keep doing this thing. Thank you so much for all the support. Yeah, I hope I see you soon, or I don't see you. I hope you see me soon. I hope I post soon is what I'm saying. Future me, please post. But yeah, have a blessed day, and yeah, goodbye.